What is chipping my cantinas? We're on episode 32 of KOTOR 2. We're getting closer to the end game. I think we go to Dantooine next, but we'll see. I want to admit I asked a question in the comments of a previous video about whether Revan or the Exile would win. I'll admit it's total bait. I think, as far as I know at least, Revan would just wipe the floor with the Exile even at the end of KOTOR 2. So it was, I think that one's kind of a foregone conclusion, but maybe someone will argue a different point. We'll see. All right. So again, I think we're going to Dantooine next. We found out what happened with Master Vash, who was killed by the planet. The droid in control of the planet, I guess I should say. So let's see if we get any cutscenes as we enter the Ebon Hawk. I knew it was going to be Goto. Dude, he's so jealous. I actually kind of love it. Alright.
My life for yours.
Might as well teach Visas this new form.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
Visas has learned the
I
Nimon
understand
saber
now.
form.
Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not to serve me.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
Okay, never mind, I'll be going now. I think it would have been cool to have some more talk with Visas about the Sith after Korriban. Like, we don't get to delve too deeply into her teachings, I guess, from Nihilus. It's been a long time since the war. I'm surprised they're still functioning. Okay, never mind. What's up, Beodir?
Yes, General?
Yeah, I wanted to teach you a form I learned.
I'm a quick learner.
Beodir has learned the Nimon saber form.
Thank you, General. That might prove useful in the future.
Alright. I know I usually have been trying to do this off camera. We're going to take a quick peek at the new crystals we got. So we want to keep the Oswald crystal. Actually, we might pop it out, talk to Cray. We might be able to make this even better. But I mean, the stat boosts we get on this are incredible. Right, +2 to attack, chance, +4 to dex, +4 to strength, +5 to wisdom, +4 to light side. Incredible stuff. So we'll ditch that for now. Pontai gives us charisma and a damage boost. Hurricane, unstoppable damage boost. Okay, was there anything else that we got that was new? Akasha? Solari. It's a pretty nice one. I might give that to our offhand. But that's also good. Man, there's so many good crystals. I appreciate the variety. I think I'm going to stick with the charisma bonus on our main hand lightsaber, and we'll keep one on the offhand. But yeah, we could do better than the Upari. Should we do the Solari? +3 damage and +1d8, 1 through 8 physical versus dark side, and +3 attack. Or do we just want the unstoppable damage bonus? We can take the bonus to hit. We've been missing a little bit lately. Alright, sweet. We will talk to Kreia. Handmaiden we haven't been able to teach our lightsaber forms or force techniques or anything too.
We must go to Dantooine, to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
Okay. Found all the Jedi, and you have convinced the remaining Jedi Masters to travel to Dantooine. You should meet them there at the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Alrighty then. Anything new, Mandalore?
What do you want?
Okay, never mind. Appreciate the love, though. Goto.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Nothing, never mind. Yeah, we don't have enough influence with him to do anything.
Yeah, something
Mira,
wrong.
teach you some of the forms I've learned.
This better not be any of that boring meditation stuff. That puts me to sleep.
Mira has learned the Niman Saber form.
Got it. I understand. I'll try to make use of it.
Sweet. I think we can also teach it to Atten, and then we'll be in the cockpit anyway to decide where we go next.
Something up?
Wanted to teach you some of the forms I've learned.
All right, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
Atten has learned the Niman
Got
Saber
it.
form.
I'll be sure to make use of it.
Coolio. I sometimes can't decide how I feel about Atten's voice actor. Sometimes it feels a little forced, but there's some other deliveries that I think are just solid. And it kind of works with Atten trying to be hard to read and generally kind of flat, right? Or distracting even. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. We're going to go to Dantooine. That was a good cutscene. You can tell that it was done not by the original artist for the game. Like that was, a cutscene created by the modders, but it was solid. All right, Dantooine, here we are. I'm assuming that when we go to the Enclave, we'll get kind of the whole party. But even so, just to make sure we have Cray along, and then we'll bring Vsauce. Why not? Makes sense to bring Force users and ones that have been Force users for longer to clarify, because I know we have a lot of Force users in the party now, which is cool. This way's faster, I think. This is the first time I've noticed the birds in the environmental sounds. Yeah. So I'm gonna try something really quick. One sec. So what I wanted to try is I turned the music all the way down and I used Merlin Bird ID because it's an app that has the ability to recognize and identify some bird calls. And so I tried to see if it could figure out what species of bird that was calling, but I think the sound bites were just too short because it didn't work. But still worth a try. All right, Jordan, do you have anything new to say?
I don't know what more I can say to you, but it's nice to see you again regardless.
All right, I'll be going. Oh wow, it's entirely rebuilt like that? Wow, it's impressive. That's cool. Alright. Maybe by the end of the game I'll type save correctly on the first try. I feel like I'm usually a decent typer. I went to computer classes when I was a kid and shit, typing classes. But I can't type save for the life of me. Alright, we'll walk in slow because this is a cool moment. Rebuilt Jedi Enclave. It's Tobin.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Underon Lord, I bring news of the Jedi. A place where you may feed.
Kreia did this.
Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you. And enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
Hmm.
It is different. It has been some time.
That was a unique animation. That's cool.
Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here.
Awareness. You're afraid.
Yes. Afraid for you. As I always have been. I will be fine here. Whatever answers the council have are for you. Alone.
Is there anything wrong?
I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to center myself. Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. And now, perhaps, they shall see what you have become.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
Did you not go to join him?
No, it is a battle he must face alone.
But Atris, she has not come.
Of course she has not.
We know why they were in hiding. And we know why they cast us out of the Order, but we'll ask this too.
We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan to war. There was no other reason.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow, changed. The war had changed you.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to the answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us, and that we could not allow.
Changed you? What do you mean?
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
My companions. What about them?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
Do not let them hurt him.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader. But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
So explain yourself.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
How did this happen?
We do not know. But it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
So all those deaths at Malachor.
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
My connection to the Force is even stronger than before.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force and the death of the Jedi.
But I can feel the Force strongly.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
A threat?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Yes, we are alike that way.
Kreia
blind
was white
one.
before.
I would have
Now
thought you
she's
would
red.
walk with him amongst the Jedi. But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me of the ways of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Damn. I don't know exactly what we do here. I think I won't give up the Force. Stop this.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance! You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as she did.
She is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the exile. The Sith out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface, and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zezkael, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close to understanding the Force. So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile.
You.
Oh, yes. At last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
You have gained a new light side force power, force enlightenment. Journal added. Starport Visa, that's our journal. We gotta get working on that. Alright, I want to see that force power, force enlightenment. This power is restricted by armor, but this power allows the Jedi to use the light side of the Force to enhance the Jedi's power. The best of the Jedi's speed, armor, and valor powers are instantly activated at a reduced cost. This power is useful to quickly become ready for difficult battles. Holy shit. Let's find it. Force Enlightenment. Whoa! So we're under the effects of... Wow, yeah. Okay, so I think it's just Force Speed and Force Valor. Master's Ezkael. This master is dead, drained of life. His body is worse than lifeless. It's like an absence in the Force. Oops, I clicked on him again. Okay, Master Brook. Same thing. Master Kavar. Same thing. Skill too low. I haven't been putting anything in security for a minute, so it makes sense. Concussion grenade. You know, we just had some pretty gnarly truths revealed to us and some wild shit happened, so we might as well break into a Foot Locker so we can get a concussion grenade. I want to explore this whole map though, this is kick-ass. Corpse. Oops. Immortality belt. Paralysis start. This way out. A courtyard. And that's the way we came from, right? Yeah, okay. Courtyard. Yeah, so it's Force Speed and Force Valor. Too bad it wasn't Battle Meditation 2, but even still, combining 2 into 1 is very useful. What happened here?
The Handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
Why does she think that?
Because that's the lie Kreia told her, that's why. The only thing that matters is the Handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the Handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
They're going to Telos?
Yes. The Handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
But Kreia and I are linked. She dies.
Yeah, I know.
Kreia is Sith?
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Then we're going to Telos. We have no choice.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
I fear I've been influencing you all without realizing it.
I do not understand what you mean.
Visas, why are you following me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
But how do you know?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
That I form connections through the Force, and that is why others follow me to their death.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you're a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
This whole conversation has kind of been like those memes of, dude, yeah, your friends only hang out with you because you're a source of constant joy and sunshine in their life. You're a natural leader and people follow you because they want to. I will, Visas. Wait, you're troubled. Why?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
I have to face him.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Visas, I can't.
I know, but I could not let you go without asking you. This last time, I have never asked you for anything. I have fought alongside you, would have given my life to you many times over. And now there is something I must ask. I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you. That causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
The universe is not solely as our eyes make it out to be, Visas. You know this.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you and why I am drawn to you.
Yeah, why not? I think we would feel a connection with Visas for the reasons she just said, and let us look upon each other. Particularly because this is something Kreia told us not to do, right? Like, don't get attached to Visa. She's awful. Now we find out that Kreia's been manipulating us the whole time, which, I mean, we kind of knew, but we weren't quite sure what her game plan was. All those holocrons are suspiciously red.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked him to be exiled.
I did as you asked, so long ago.
Wow.
You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
Saying I will not fight you is kind of goofy. You're right. I'm no longer one of you. I am stronger.
We shall see. You were always the last of us, and now we shall show you why.
We shall see what the exile has taught. If she kills her sisters, then the dark side will have its claim on her. Yet if she does not, then she will die. Such is sacrifice.
The true test of battle is how much force to bring against opponents. If you wish to kill them, do not hold back. But if you wish to stun them, incapacitate them, then you must choose your attacks carefully, using just the right amount of force, just the right weapon to stop them.
Hand to hand. To stop your sisters, you must either kill all of them or end the combat with all of them stunned or paralyzed. If you can reduce them to enough hit points without killing them, they shall automatically be stunned. We'll save quick because it's been a minute. We also want to see if we can get them not dying. Force channel, no. Resilience, minus many opponents. Against Jedi. Oh man, it's doing this again. Contention. We want the many opponents. Alright, never mind. I guess this is what we get. Because it's just not letting me do anything different. But Jedi support, why not? We're gonna give ourselves a couple of things. Master Battle Meditation, Master Valor, and Master Speed. Alright. Now I think we should be able to just... Oh, I'm gonna die. Heal myself a few times. Or the heals won't happen. Okay, so I can't use too many boosts right off the whip. Maybe we just try Master Speed. Then we knocked her over.
This will teach you.
We heal ourselves twice. And then... Damn. This handmaid's got hands. I'm dead. Okay. Maybe we want to use a stimulant. Stimulant, Master Speed. Oh, they're just gonna let us hang out. Okay. Oh, I missed. So
This will
much.
teach you.
Yikes. Oh, I should use a shield too. Yeah, is it a Johnny shield? 200, or not, it's 200 seconds. How much damage? Energy electrical, 100%. Energy sonic cold heat electrical. Oh, I should have kept some Mandalorian ones. Anything else that does good things for us? No, that's everything we have. Wisdom +2. Wisdom +4. Might as well do that because it improves our defense a little bit, doesn't it? better for dexterity +4. It's probably better for us. Alright.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Man. Yeah, I can't even keep ahead of it. The healing only does so much. Okay. We're getting totally stomped on here. So we want to pause. We want to replace those belts right away. We want the Ferocian. No. Yeah, Echo Belt. Force Focusing Visor. Heck yeah, that's the best thing we want right there. Guess we could give her lightsabers. Alright, plus 36, 13 to 46 damage. Yeah, it's more damage hand to hand, and then we don't risk killing them. I think thematically it makes more sense. We'll save over ours now that we have equipment we want on. Hyper Battle Stimulant, is that better than the Achani? We'll find out. We're gonna give us as many boosts as we can before we start. Force immunity, I don't think we need. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna save over here so we don't have to do that whole starter sequence. Maybe Flurry isn't what we want. Now we want Determination. Stance doesn't matter because we're controlling them. Master Power Attack lowers our defense though, so I don't think we want to do that.
This will teach you.
Okay, so far this is going better. Are the battle stimulants that good? And I just haven't been using them all game. Kind of embarrassing, huh?
Where have you been? You have been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To follow his teachings, to betray your oath?
Mistress, the exile taught me many things.
I am certain he did. And now perhaps it is time to show me what you have learned.
Mistress, I do not understand. Of
course you do not. But you will learn. But you have had a long journey, and I am anxious to see what you have learned of war and battle.
Okay. Give ourselves a new save. For that, we'll give ourselves speed. Oh! Force shock. Unarmed against a lightsaber and just wallops Atris's ass.
Enough! Did you have feelings for him? Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love? There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should. So,
hey, it's me.
One exile has arrived to save another.
You've truly fallen far to kill a helpless opponent.
It is no crime to kill the Sith, or any that threaten the Republic. as you proved in the Mandalorian Wars. This is now my battle, and you are now my enemy.
Where's Kreia, Atris?
Kreia? Ah, that is not her name. She is gone, and is now beyond your reach, Exile. Where she has gone, only I shall follow, after I have dealt with you.
Surrender, Atris. I don't want to fight you.
Such a noble offer. Your execution has been too long delayed, Exile.
Right then. Oh, did she just kill Handmaid? We want to give ourselves Force Enlightenment. We might as well do battle meditation too. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. I don't think we want to use force powers on her. We're just gonna hit her with our lightsabers.
This will teach you.
It's hard. 107. Save 109. We're just going to save a whole bunch at the end of the game here. Because why not?
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they are mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Atris, you have fallen to the dark side. Surely you see that.
Atris? That is not who I am, not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
What happened to you?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
Atris, we don't have time for this. We need to unite to stop the Sith.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Where is the Sith base?
I do not know yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed.
And when the Sith are defeated, then what? Actually, I like this better. You have placed everyone on Citadel Station in jeopardy, Atris.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
What plans are you talking about? Is this what you already told us or not? Never mind.
Striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then waited for the Sith to come. And they did. But you came to Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them.
What is this place?
All the knowledge of the Sith, gathered from across the galaxy, brought here by my servants, so that I might uncover their secrets and use them to track them down. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to is finishing you.
Dang. So I wonder the Sith holocron that Padawan in the Enclave on Dantooine had mentioned that they threw away and then it was gone. I'm guessing it made its way here eventually. But we'll keep talking to Atris for a second here. And when the Sith are defeated, what then?
When the Sith are destroyed, then I shall rebuild the Jedi Order again. They shall have none of the weaknesses of before. They shall be strong, willing to take battle to any who oppose them and weaken the Republic. They shall not train those who are easily corrupted. No more students that will bring war and hate to the galaxy.
Atris, you will make the Jedi into the Sith.
The Sith are the Jedi are the Sith. What matters is that they be preserved, all the lore, all the teachings brought to a new generation. I am the last of the Jedi, and I will show them this truth. Bring it to the galaxy.
weakness. Like when you fled KOTOR, Dantooine?
I did not flee. I did what was necessary to fight the Sith and preserve the last of the Jedi.
And you left the Jedi to die on KOTOR.
Yes, I sensed what would happen on KOTOR. It was I who leaked knowledge of its presence in the hopes of drawing the Sith out. I will not deceive you. I knew what could happen there, but it had to be done to make the Sith reveal themselves. But I did not know the extent of their power, and what that meant for the Jedi. I will not underestimate them again.
You are responsible for the murder of an entire planet.
As are we both. You, who brought the screams of Malachor to the galaxy, do not preach to me. You lead by example, you always have. You knew what was necessary at Malachor 5, and the stakes in this war are higher than you know. It is a war of extermination, of total annihilation.
What were the Jedi doing on KOTOR?
They hoped to gather, to use their combined knowledge of the Force to see, to listen to the currents of the galaxy. They hoped to find out what was happening to the Jedi, why they were dying, and they discovered it. It revolved around you, as it always has. It is you who have tried to end us.
Me?
Yes. From the destruction of KOTOR, a vision emerged. It is the last act the Jedi were able to perform before the planet was destroyed. So that is why I arranged for you to return to the Republic, so that I might draw the Sith out and end them.
I think we already know this, judging by what the other masters told us, but we'll ask again. But that makes no sense. Why me?
Is it not obvious? You are one of the Sith, fallen at Revan's side. The path to them lies through you.
That makes no sense. I'm not allied with these Sith.
The pronouncement on KOTOR was clear, and you are the key. And look, you have come to battle me, Sith versus Jedi, as was intended.
What was this pronouncement on KOTOR?
It was a vision. It showed you, standing upon the many battlegrounds of the Mandalorian Wars. The Duxan jungles, the destroyed cities of Onderon. Whatever this threat we faced, it was from something you had done, and like all things would return to you. All echoes do.
I think the vision means something. It's not nothing. But if it showed the future, then that is only one such possibility.
Yes, it was one such possibility. The others were only darkness, a galaxy devoid of the Force. But always there was an echo. The Jedi on KOTOR did not realize the significance of this. They had not stood in judgment of you so long ago. They had not heard the same echo I did when you stood before us, and when we cast you into exile.
What is the echo?
Of course, you still do not know. The Jedi Council was not sure you would believe them if they told you, and I'm not sure they fully believed it themselves. It is why they wanted to exile you. So there, beyond the Outer Rim, you would come at last to hear that echo, and understand what happened. It was why you deserved death, and why I wished you executed.
We heard the echo too when we were listening with Kreia. She seems convinced that vision on KOTOR was the future. And so we'll ask, why did you not warn the Jedi what would happen?
They knew the risk, because they sought to hide, to reflect, to hesitate while our numbers thinned and Jedi died. They knew the risks in going to KOTOR, and they deserved what happened to them. It was their punishment for hiding from the galaxy, for hiding from me.
Punishment? Are you even listening to yourself?
They're the same questions, the same thoughts you have had. Who are these Jedi who survived the Jedi Civil War? They're not the Jedi I know, the ones I once worshipped. They are cowards, and doubters, and afraid. What manner of Jedi hide from a threat? Who turn on their own, and imprison them on dead worlds?
She seems intent on fighting. And as much as we want to say surrender and I'll spare you, if you fear to fight me, then keep talking.
I fear nothing, least of all you. Let us end this.
This will teach you.
Kill me. End this.
Yeah, we just talked shit earlier about killing a helpless opponent. I'll not kill a helpless opponent, Atris.
I did not expect mercy from you. Here, at the end. after all that has happened between us.
We have greater problems, Atris. There's been enough killing.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
What happened to you?
This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future.
I think perhaps we have both been guilty of such things.
Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong.
Everything that occurred at Malachor, everything that occurred in the war, was because there was no other choice.
To fight such a threat, sometimes one's choices seem narrower than they are, until it seems there is no solid foundation on which to stand. I feel that I understand what drove you to battle, to fight the Mandalorians. It was something you could not turn away from.
Can you tell me where the Sith are striking from?
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Is that where Krea's gone?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started.
What I started?
Yes. You are an echo in the Force. A hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you, always.
What does this have to do with Krea?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force. Greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
Why would Krea do that?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Why?
You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain.
Persuade. If you know, tell me.
She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you are the only one who can stop the destruction to come.
So, at this point, I think we know Krea is almost past Sith, right? She's something kind of different. But if Krea is Sith, why would she do such a thing?
She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key.
Death of the Force.
There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination. And these places may be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest of motions. One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it.
It's impossible. How could I not tell she was Sith?
Because the Force had been stripped from her, as it had been torn from you. At times, I wonder what we would be if the Force was taken from us. If we would truly be Jedi or Sith, or simply human.
I think we know about why would I matter. How could she bring about the death of the Force?
There are places in the galaxy dead, and these places...
Okay, we already heard that part. But why would I matter?
You're important to her, but I do...
Okay, I will persuade her again. Okay, yeah, we know everything we need to know. Well, actually, we haven't asked this one, but if Kraya is Sith, why would she do such a thing?
She seeks the death of all...
Oh, never mind, she said that. Okay, I've heard enough. This matter is finished.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world? Or end my life as I wish to end yours?
Yeah, I think we've talked to Kraya about how no one's beyond redemption, so we'll try to practice that here, right? I need you to see what you have become and turn away from it.
I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again, learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself. No, I could not bring myself to tell him. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because I love him. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
Darth Nihilus, right?
You came for me. I thought I had lost you.
I am sorry. I came as quickly as I could.
Kraya. She said the Council had ended you. And all along she was one of those who had sought to kill us.
Both carry their truth, in a way.
When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the Council.
Calm yourself. I am here. It is all right.
Of course. Forgive my display. I am the last of the handmaidens no longer. I am Brianna, disciple of the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us.
I mean, as much as it is good to hear your name, I think here we'll say, then let's get to it. We've got a planet to save. I mean, that's why Brianna chose to learn the Force in the first place, right? She wanted to protect people. So how cool is that? Yeah, there's that locked room. Oh, yeah, military base sub-level. We gotta level up HK first. Skills. Feats. We have him using a blaster rifle. Toughness, I guess, is the next thing we need. So he's got integrated assassin protocols. And I think there's a unique item we might have to equip for him. Something that we got on M478. Yeah, I give him toughness all the way. So omniscience unit is only Goto, but these other ones, I think, yeah, I have those, so I don't need them. Droid battle upgrade, that's what I have. Yeah, assassination module. I do like the battle upgrade that I have equipped, but we'll do that. Anatomy library. Motivator booster, do we have anything better? Constant dexterity +4, yeah, we'll do that. Defense bonus 9. Droid energized armor mark 3. Defense bonus 14, resistance and oh wow. That kicks ass. I think that's good for what we have there. Yeah, Charek. Alright, let's do it, HK. Or is this where the HK 50 units are being created? And that's why I couldn't, it wasn't a quest before.
Statement. The turbolift has been accessed, but no organics or hostiles have been detected entering the complex. Query. Is there a sensor malfunction? Irritated statement. The probability of such a malfunction is extremely low. Order. Run a scan of all units within the complex. Processing. Scan commencing. Result. Only HK units detected. Premonition. Something is wrong. Very wrong.
Hell yeah. Alright, I think this is where we are going to pick up next time. Hey, I've managed to type save correctly. That's like twice out of 32 episodes. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good one, and we will catch you maybe on the next one. Take care.